Good evening. Welcome to the Professor Maima Show. Hope you are doing well wherever you're watching from around the world. Please subscribe, share, and like this video. I want to thank my subscribers. Keep supporting me, and we'll continue growing as a family. So now the American election is being held today. People are now, as we speak now, they are voting, isn't it? It's now here. It's here in Kenya now. It's in the evening. It's 30 minutes to 7 p.m. here, East African time, Kenya. So Americans, the polls have already opened. It's morning in America. People are voting. Both sides, you have the Democrats and Republicans. You know, American is a two-party system. So people either vote for Democrats and Republicans. So people are strapped. Whether you vote for Republican, whether you don't want Republican, and maybe don't want Democrats, you cannot vote. You cannot vote for any other candidate because the third person candidates are very weak. Except I think it was in early 2000 where Perot, where there was a third party candidate who was very strong, was polling around 5% of the electorate. And in a tight election, that year I think it was Al Gore versus George Bush, the second one. So you see that makes a difference. But this time, the Green Party candidate, she's called Steiner, is polling 1%. That can't help. So this is what's going to happen. Kamala Harris is for the Democrats. Donald J. Trump, former president, is for the Republicans. So that's why I'm saying Kamala Harris will sink the Democrats. Yes, Kamala Harris will sink the Democrats. Engage me. So this is what happened. Biden was supposed to stand for a second term after defeating Trump in the 2020 election. It was very chaotic election because Trump was claiming the election was stolen and all those. On the other side, they're saying those are false and all that. Okay, that is what are under the bridge. So this election, Biden was supposed to stand, but after the debate with Trump, he performed so poorly that his numbers tanked. You know, here in America, they look at polls. Polls, they judge the mood of the country, but sometimes it's never the same. Like in 2016, Trump was supposed to lose because he was below in the opinion polls. He was always behind Hillary. But there was one constant. None of the two candidates was able to pass 50%. Just like now, they're saying national poll, Kamala Harris 49, Trump, I don't know what. So that's what I'm saying. Kamala Harris will sink the Democrats. Kamala Harris will sink the Democrats. So after the Biden was removed, after that poor debate against Trump, they gave it, she was coronated. She did not even run to get votes to be nominated to the Democratic Party candidate for president. So she started well. She was hidden after the convention. That's when now she started doing these press conferences, and then her numbers just started going down. Now she has finished strong, while Trump has finished with mixed messages. But that was a trick. Trump has been doing all these things to confuse the Democrats. Because me, I do believe Trump knows Kamala Harris may win Pennsylvania. In fact, this likelihood Kamala Harris will win Pennsylvania. So what does Trump do? Trump just needs to win North Carolina, the Electoral College. You know, this Electoral College, popular vote doesn't matter. You win a state, the popular vote in a state, out of I don't know how many states are there, I don't know, 50, I don't know what, you get the Electoral Colleges, which make you president. You need to get over 270. So I was just analyzing. Trump will go to North Carolina. He's targeting North Carolina. He's targeting Arizona. He's targeting Michigan and Virginia. And those are within margin of error. You see, someone cannot be leading you like, I don't know, 3 points. Most likely 3 points. Even let's say 5. And ignore. Because those are points that you can overhaul. Because people who support Trump, they usually don't say the truth. In fact, they don't participate in those opinion polls. So sometimes what happens, they oversample the Democrats. Because if you call a Trump supporter on average, you want to find the opinion they don't want. They say they don't want to talk to you. So what happens, the Democrats, they oversampled Democrats. So if it's a 5-point lead for Kamala Harris in Virginia, it may find that Trump is tied with her. And if it comes out to turn out, more Republicans will turn out, they are more energized. So that if over 90% of Trump supporters show, let's talk of 92% there, let's talk of that, and then Kamala Harris, her supporters around 80% turnout. That is 10% difference. That's 100,000 thousands of votes. So that means Trump wins that state. So Trump is going for North Carolina, they have said, for Virginia, for Michigan, yes, North Carolina, for Virginia, for Michigan, and Arizona. That's how he's going to win. Because Pennsylvania will be counted until Friday. This election by tomorrow, this time when I'm speaking to you, most likely Trump will be the president. That one I'm sure. Because these games are playing, each other knows each other's game, both parties, both campaigns. But Trump played a game. He was distracting the national media. Isn't it? And then yesterday, he went to Pennsylvania. He had like 2 stops in Pennsylvania just to distract the other side. And you see, Trump is very clever. That's why I'm saying Kamala Harris will sink the Democrats. Trump is very clever. You see, Kamala Harris, everything is centralized. You know, she's a former DA, district attorney. They like to call, lawyers. They want to think, lawyers always believe they're sharper than other people. So she's controlling everything in one. So decisions is bureaucracy. She's running her campaign with the government. But Trump is business. So Trump they have done, it's called subcontracting people to campaign for the main campaign. So they get info from those, I don't know, PACs. People can campaign on your behalf. They can get billions of shillings, but they cannot give you money. So what happened is that these PACs, these are people who have worked for Trump in the past. And even I dare say, his children are free agents. So they are like the link with the PACs. You see, his son Eric Trump is always with the Elon Musk. They talk. You understand? People like this Sean Hannity, Tucker Carlson. So those are like his agents. They go to those PACs. They talk to them. So me, I know Trump will win North Carolina. Those are the swing states that will determine the election. He'll go for Arizona. He'll go for Michigan. Isn't it? Arizona, Michigan, North Carolina, and Virginia. And he wins this thing, I calculated with around 274. He's done, he's won. And then there will be a surprise. There's some states that people have been ignoring, border states, where they're saying Kamala Harris will win. Trump may just surprise and take 1 or 2. Even Colorado. You'll ask me. Kamala Harris will win Pennsylvania. She has put all her effort in taking Pennsylvania while ignoring other states. That can help her to win. Like yesterday, she should not have closed in Pennsylvania. She should have mirrored what Trump is doing. Trump was in Pennsylvania 2 stops. And then he went to Michigan, then North Carolina. If it was in Kamala Harris' campaign, would have done Pennsylvania 2. In fact, she's young. She should have done even 5 stops. She should have done North Carolina. She should have done Pennsylvania 3 stops. 3 stops. Starting Harris 3 stops. Gone to, let's say, Michigan 1 stop, and finished her big rally, the biggest rally in North Carolina, where you have those places where people support her, those communities with black voters. Go there where there used to be big demonstrations during those routes in 2020 when that black man was killed by a white police officer. I don't know, I've forgotten his name. That area where they were serious. This way you should have found a good area, a college, even a stadium. You should have done those basketball stadiums and filled. Should have hit Pennsylvania twice, Michigan, and finished North Carolina. Should have turned North Carolina, won North Carolina. Yes. You see now the electricity has gone. But I have these lights which do what? which kick in. Yeah, that's why it dimmed a bit. So let me add my light. Hmm? So you see, that's why I'm saying Kamala Harris will sink the Democrats. Now, the consequences of this is this. There are these Senate races. Some of them are very close. So there's a very high chance that Trump will have 54 senators. For now, they only have 49. So this Pennsylvania Senate race is going badly. People are tired with that guy. He has been there for so long, so that keeps them to 50. And then there are others like Arizona, where. So Trump may get, give or take, 54 Senate seats and win the Congress. I don't know, it's called the Congress, win the majority. It's Trump, everything Trump does is strategy. You see, he was talking bad things, insulting people just to make headlines. And this keeps the media away from showcasing what they are doing on the ground. Because I'm sure if it was on discipline with the message, the media would have been focusing on North Carolina, where they would have been asking, why is Harris not going to North Carolina? Why is she going Michigan? They should have started sounding the alarm bells for the Democratic Party, for Kamala Harris, North Carolina and Michigan. Those ones Trump has. In fact, now why he is just smiling. May I saw that, I just asked myself, why is it Trump finishing? Me, I thought he just going to finish in Pennsylvania because they're saying if we win those 19 electoral college, it's done. But he went to Pennsylvania yesterday, did 2 rallies, did one in North Carolina and finished in Michigan. That's a sharp campaign. They know, they have the numbers. Bro, they know even these opinion polls, though Republicans don't participate in them. They don't trust them. So they undersample them. So they will sample more of Democrats and independents. And now because of the election, most independents, majority will vote for Trump because of the economy and wars in Gaza and blah, blah. Republicans will come out in mass for him. The women vote where they're saying about Kamala Harris. That won't work because the women will vote because they're voting about abortion rights. The women will have their cake and eat it. What am I saying? In those states that have put abortion rights on the ballot, like Arizona, something like that, they'll vote for those rights for to give themselves rights, but they still vote for Trump for a good economy. Hmm? 2 for the ticket of 1. You vote for your own rights to protect they're in those abortion rights, which I don't support, but also get someone who can now reinforce the economy. And Trump was very clever to come out and say, let the states decide, let the people decide. So that's my 2 cents. I'm predicting that Kamala Harris will sink the Democrats. They will lose the Senate, they will lose the House. Trump will rule for 4 years with no distraction. Then, after that, the Democrats will have, the Republicans will even have more better candidates. Like this, it's called what? Vivek Ramaswamy, G.D. Vance, and other Sarah Huckabee, and then this lady, I forget her name. So there are many candidates. They're the Democrats. They don't have really serious people who can take on the national stage. Because of this, Trump, it's called Trump, where people hate Trump. This is, I don't know, the syndrome, it's called the Trump syndrome, where people just hate Trump. He has made other people in the Republican Party become popular. Haley, Vivek Ramaswamy, DeSantis, the governor of Florida, Firebrand, and other. Yes, I was thinking of Tulsi Gabbard, Vivek Ramaswamy, Nikki Haley, DeSantis, the one of Florida, Sarah Huckabee. The list is on. These are young people, majority are below 50, all of them. When Trump leaves power, they still be below 50. So if Republican now is with the nation, their leaders are now going younger and younger. While the Democrats have been stuck with older leaders. Obama. What is Obama doing now? Obama left office it will be now over 8 years ago. Once Trump wins a second time, it will be like over 12 years. The people who are supporting Obama are not even in the equation now. They're not interested in this election madness. They're not interested in anything. That's what I'm saying. Kamala Harris will seek the Democratic Party. So this is the Professor Maima show. I want to pray for you watching me that you have a long life, become rich and prosperous, not only you, your children, grandchildren, and all your generations. All your dreams become reality. That job reality, that big land reality, that big flat reality, passport to travel outside Kenya reality, that scholarship reality, those higher studies that you want to pursue reality, that business venture reality, and also you get a good man or woman so that you start a family and have children. I also pray for myself to get big money for a technical university that can create a product that can be used in Kenya and Africa, to train future entrepreneurs, provide job for these young Gen Zs, and earn me big money and the Kenyan government big money. Those are my prayers. Amen. So if you like what I've said on this channel, our channel, and support us on the mobile M-Pesa down there, +254 769 729 327. I repeat again, mobile M-Pesa +254 769 729 327. And as I always say, Gwaheri ya kuonana, Gwaheri.